NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4. Frank, when you get out of the gates, as our featured golfer has done, with a lot of pars, steady play, what's the mindset?
You've got to keep doing that, Rich. Just maybe get a little closer to the hole, drive a little bit better, work on the pace of the putting. Just little gains, and then all of a sudden you're going to notice a big difference in the scorecard.
Second shot. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. That is classy.
They had a chance of going in.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought even par currently.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
About 30 feet away. This is a cross-country special. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
Steady as she goes, another par, and still even for the round. Frank, this is a big, brawny par 5, and it can be menacing just looking at it from the tee with all of that water.
It's also tempting, reachable for the longer hitters, unless your name's John Daly, who took a whopping 18. So better than that, you're better than John Daly.
I don't see what's wrong with 18. If you break it down, that's 3 pars and an eagle. That's pretty good.
It is, but you're still playing the same hole. Second shot.
Get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
All right, Frank, you've played it safe. Now you have that third shot. What's the best way to get to that hole location and make the birdie?
The angle of the green really does favor the layup shot because at least you're hitting across the length of the green, but it's a little bit like that third hole, a very narrow green. So once again, that wedge shot has to be very...
Oh, dude, that in the hole. Tremendous shot. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief, and you come to the par 3 7.
It still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you change in your technique when a ball's sitting down a little bit?
Yeah, you put the ball back a little bit further in your stance because you're going to get a bit of grass between the ball and the club face. So you have to allow for that and keep that club moving. That grass is going to that grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's second. That is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
On the green. And a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
That's not... Nothing wrong with that par putt. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second, Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards. That just came out blazing.
Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You've got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Been this way all day. Airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another green in regulation.
So close. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Locked in on the read and the speed.
On where you want it to go, not in the other direction.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Second shot here at the third.
One of the narrowest greens at Bay Hill, waters you can see on that left side. So for the faint of heart, you're going to miss, if anything, to that right side. And that's exactly where they put a little bunker. So be very straight on the second.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second. Frank, what's the key? You just hit one OB.
Somehow forget what's just happened. Otherwise, the same thing's liable to happen.
Now, this will be counted as the fourth shot after going OB on that previous shot.